Hi guys, kind of Blaze back here, so we'll be watching what might be coming to Roblox this year or next year. So, it might be this year, I don't know, but probably this year. Maybe, so we're gonna have a few guesses. Maybe, maybe Roblox is coming to PlayStation. I don't know, that's my guess, that's one. I don't know what else.
Okay, I'm calling it. 2007 is the year of Roblox.
It just keeps getting better. I love this.
This is big. I'm never doing anything else
For the rest of my life.
They made a snow.
They made a snow.
If this is 2016 Roblox,
I don't want to be 2017.
Chat, I'm telling you, this is it.
Holy
Greatness. Insane.
yo. Let's go. I think I like this. I think I love this. What?
This is good. Trust.
Yeah.
How is this so good?
Love. 10. Yeah, I'm with it.
Approved. Literally everything.
I'm confused, who's speaking a little bit?
nothing can top this.
Something just topped this.
That's like Pet Simulator. Forgot what it's called.
And now, please put your hands together for the founder and CEO of Roblox, David Baszucki.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Yes, guys, let's go.
Wow, welcome. This is the first year I can almost not see all the way to the back. So welcome.
Welcome.
This second is the highlight of my year. We do it all for this second to be together with you. So thank you for coming. I say it every year. This is arguably the epicenter of the world's creative energy at this moment in time. There's no other gathering anywhere in the world with as much creativity, and our creative community just keeps getting bigger and bigger. Of course, we have creators, developers, artists, producers. We have influencers now. We have educational developers. We have brand partners. We have all kinds of people joining our creative community. And this expansion of our platform is really all about communication and connection. So we have so much cool stuff today. The show is amazing. We're going to give you hints of what's to come. But before we do that, I just want to take 1 second while we're all here to start with one big question. And it really is the big question. Why are we here? And like, there's a lot of obvious answers, right? Of course, we're here to build businesses. We're here to learn about Roblox. We're here to connect with friends, some of which have been 15-year friends. But beneath it, I think there's something really much deeper, more important. And I'd like to something really human, actually. And I'd like to take a step back. Because, I mean, we've been watching the news and the headlines for the last 10 years, social media. You know, the world's getting more polarized. We're less happy. We're more anxious. And of course, well, we recognize that promise of
Guys, just a minute. We're going to pause and move the camera. There we go, guys.
Community and the platform we're building. and I'm filled with immense optimism because what we're building here is really a platform for
Just
communication.
trying to get a good angle, guys.
And
Just
in this
angle.
room, we understand
We
that
keep
technology doesn't have to make things
Yeah.
worse. Through our creativity, we can bring people together. We can spark conversations. We can help people connect and find the good in each other. And we're just getting started. So that's really why I think we're here. We're here to reimagine how people come together. And you know, we've been doing
Yeah,
this for
guys.
20 years. Like we know what we're doing, and we're going to keep doing it. So that's why we're here. We're really building a new way for people to come together. But now that we've had these deep thoughts, let's jump into the show, okay? So first off, where are we? 65 million DAUs. Like, oh my goodness. And some of you were here at the very first BloxCon. This has been growing every single year for over 16 years. And what you've seen as we've grown every single year over the last 15 years is that we've increased our hours a lot. And I'm gonna ask for the next slide here. So as we've continued to grow, we've also got incredible engagement on our platform. Do any of you remember being at the very first BloxCon where we set the target at 400 million hours? And I think we were doing 5 or 10 million hours at that time. We're doing 5 billion hours now. So it's about literally 1,000 times that. And the engagement, of course, on our platform is incredible. I
We're just
believe we have
being
one of the
quiet while
highest
you can listen.
engagements for any social platform, 2.3 hours per day average for every DAU on our platform. And the amount of content is absolutely amazing. So we had over 15 million experiences visited in 2022, which is just absolutely incredible. It's a testament to the creators on our platform. And there's such a broad variety of experiences that are supporting what people are starting to do on Roblox. So of course we have games, but we also have educational experiences. So for example, we've talked about visiting the pyramids and how we're going to ultimately allow people not just to visit the pyramids in a history lesson, but I think more and more in the last year or two, we started thinking, we won't just visit the pyramids, we'll see a really good AI-supported ancient Egyptian when we go to the pyramids. So there's a lot of good stuff to come here. Of course, entertainment is growing on our platform. More and more groups like Blackpink are really going to be performing all of the time. And we're going to see new forms of entertainment. For example, we know that ultimately media that we view as movie or TV is going to become interactive, immersive. We're going to be able to watch our favorite characters from anywhere. And this is a fortune prediction from Dave. We are going to see shows like The Hunger Games on platforms like Roblox that are interactive, that take several days, and you'll be able to follow your favorite stars. So let's talk about growth, and let's start with around the world. The opportunity on our platform is so huge. US and Canada alone, 14 million daily active users. But one thing that we've talked about for a long time, for some of you that have been with us for a long time, we really inside the company don't talk about aging up anymore. We are aged up right now. You'll hear some more stats. 13 and up is growing 33% year on year on our platform right now. International is growing twice as fast. And I want to just highlight a few countries that really show off our systemic way of thinking. Let's first fly over to Japan. So actually met some people, some creators from Japan last night, and Japan literally in the last year went viral. It's because of our systemic approach. It's because of better search and discovery. We've really upped the translation quality on the platform, performance, quality, all of that. We are starting to see really great experiences created in Japan. One is Escape Running Head by Namoto 48. So, woo! And we have some Japanese creators in the audience. And this is a playbook that we're going to take around the world. Let's quickly look at some numbers from Japan. Year-on-year growth in Japan, both as far as hours, over 100% daily active user growth, 100% hour growth. And, you know, a lot of people say, you know, Japan is one of the top gaming places in the world. Year-on-year Robux spent in Japan, 144% year-on-year, which is absolutely amazing. So the market keeps expanding. And it's not just Japan. Let's take a look at Brazil and India as well. So Brazil, really interesting, right? Because Brazil was one of our very first markets. It's a huge, mature market. It's nearly half the size of the United States. And Brazil grew 38% last year. India, 1 billion people. Just interviewed someone from India yesterday. India growing close to 1 million daily actives, 40% year on year.
God, I just give him one more minute. The route fix.
So we have a huge opportunity in really every country around the world. And it's feasible to imagine our billion daily active user goal purely through international. But the growth isn't just driven by us. It's driven by our amazing dev community. And I want to take a peek at this amazing creator ecosystem we're going. So let's zoom into our creator ecosystem. And first, really exciting that we're going to share the stat that the average bookings of our top 10 creators in the last 6 months through 2022, I believe it was through June, was $27 million, which is really amazing for the platform. And those creators have grown 50% in their bookings over the last 3 years. But as we dig deeper, our top 100 developers are making nearly $1 million a year, and that's grown 2.2x. And if we go all the way down to developer number 1,000 right now, we talked about it 2 or 3 years ago. We would like to get developer number 1,000 to north of 30,000 a year. We're at $60,000 a year, and that's 4x since 2020. And it creates an amazing opportunity on our platform. One other awesome thing right now, there are over 20,000 creators on Roblox making north of $750 a year. 20,000 of them. That is less than 1,000th of our 20 million creators, but it's still an amazing stat. So let's jump to our vision. Really, 1 billion people daily. We're getting really closer to this vision from when we had about 1 million and then 50 million. And we talk about how we keep growing internationally, all ages, broadening economic opportunity, and of course, growing the way people use our platform. Today, we're going to dive really with a lot of focus into 3 major innovation areas that are driving frequency on our platform. And we actually believe, even in our core...
So, yeah, let's just bring Kyle again.
Which really includes getting everyone connected to Roblox friends and real life friends, and finally, immersive 3D communication. So let's get started with avatars. Okay, 2006, the Roblox classic avatar we know and love. Yay, all right, woo. For a long time, you know, this powered Roblox. Our vision for Roblox, though, and you all know it, is any avatar that we want to identify with. And I keep saying, whether it's Roblox Classic, it's a human, we really want to cover the whole ecosystem. We took small steps with Arthro and Anthro avatars. And then over the last 6 to 12 months, we've introduced voice chat, camera syncing, facial animation, lip syncing, better clothing, layered clothing, which was a huge technical accomplishment. But this is just the start. And I want to share a very Roblox way of thinking about this, which is more and more things that have traditionally been us doing it. We really want our creator community to do that. What you're going to see over the next 6 to 12 months is first getting into anyone can create. So UGC system is going to open to every single person on the platform. And it's going to open to everything. Avatars, heads, face, all of that. We are going to do this in a much more sophisticated way than those of you that remember t-shirts, okay? And so trust us in that we now have the knowledge to build a very vibrant, robust economy that mirrors a real world economy. So stay tuned as we start to roll this out. On not just avatars, but on cars, on trucks, on trees, on all of really every asset. This is a vision since the start of Roblox, and that is really everyone should be a creator. All 66 million of our DAUs should be creating some of the patterns that we've seen in some of the very early Roblox Tycoon games everywhere. Cars, avatars, clothing, everything. We talked about it last year. We used Project Runway as an example. We're getting close to that. If you're making a fashion game, the clothing that your users will be able to create in experience will become persistent. And when we talk about supporting creation everywhere, we're talking about your experiences can allow users to edit 3D meshes, edit textures, save those persistently and save those safely. So hang on for that. Finally, on our avatar system, arguably a little overdue because we prioritized other things. You see more and more super high quality movement system stuff, more and more starting to be driven by AI, really, and starting to jump into real world actions like picking things up. And then finally, the vision is ultimately, if you want photorealistic avatars, we want to support that. Not everyone's going to choose a photorealistic avatar. And if you want to support AI-driven creation rather than manual editing for your avatars, we're going to support that. So let's do a little mock-up of what you're going to be seeing in the next year on Roblox. So this is me. This is your experience. I'm in your experience. Let's get started. I'm going to build an avatar in your experience. But the first thing I'm going to do is you're going to have access to images on the phone. So I'm going to upload a selfie. All right, I uploaded my selfie. I'm going to say, I'd like to be an astronaut. Text prompt, driven by ML, driven maybe by style clues of your experience. So they have, okay? Woo, okay. So this, let's put a helmet on as well. This is going to be your style, okay? If you have a style, this is going to be an astronaut in the style of your experience, not generic. Now, of course, I'm at RDC, so I want to look cooler, so I want to be like a biker instead. So let's put that
guys.
in. I'll turn into a biker really quickly.
So yeah.
And now finally, maybe because we're in the virtual world, I want to look a little more buff and a little more cartoony. So let's buff me up automatically and make me more cartoony. There we go. Okay, that's better. Okay, good. Okay, cool. And then finally, you've seen a path for really AI-driven avatar creation. Traditional avatar creation is sliders, knobs, buttons, modifiers. Of course, we will support that as well. So let's do some traditional modification, manipulate the cage, and let's save my avatar. So cha-ching, we're done, and that's my new avatar. So you're gonna see all of this rolling out. We're deeply hard at work on this. This is a really Roblox key philosophy. Sometimes we do stuff and then we figure out it would be better if you did it. And really, the ultimate long-term goal is all avatars come from your experiences. So hang on. Next up, natural movement. Like I said, lots of work going on. Finally, we're going to have crouch. Finally, we're going to have better swimming. Finally, we're going to start really dialing in with ML-driven motion as well as keyframe motion on the platform as well. And also on top of all this, we're starting to dive into more generic verbs, picking stuff up, how to open doors, and making that cross Roblox. Okay, next up, we talked about awesome avatars. Vibrant social graph is super important for us. We know our metrics support that when we have 17.3 million friendships made on the platform every day, we can see the retention going up. And so we've been hard at work on a lot of things making it easier to find friends. We've really been hard at work on letting people connect to their real world friends as well. I want to show you a demo of something that's really coming. And the application of this, one application of this is when we build Roblox Office, and we have all 2,000 plus of us, it's impossible to remember all of our usernames. We need to use real names. And we're going to be rolling out support of real names on Roblox, free from the contact importer, or you'll be able to modify this. This will initially be 17 up, over time 13 and up. We're going to do this very, very carefully, but it really changes the way the product feels when I go to a company meeting and I can recognize everyone. I probably recognize 50 usernames, but I recognize several hundred real person names. The other thing we're going to do is make it really easy to share image and video, not just with your OS level screen capture, not just with Roblox level screen capture, but with your triggered API calls to, in an opt-in case, do a screen capture or a video. And then these captures, of course, are going to be shareable. And also, of course, users are going to have a collection of these snapshots. Think of in the real world, we go to Disney World and we get a shot at the bottom of the roller coaster ride. If you have an experience with a roller coaster ride, I welcome you to automatically take a screenshot at the bottom of the roller coaster or maybe a quick video and let a user who opts in really collect that. Okay, finally, you've heard this vision from us a lot, and maybe some of you remember it from last year, which is if we step back from gaming and we step way outside the box, what's the future of human communication? Where is this going from all of our efforts to stay connected? Telegraph, phone system, SMS texting, over the last 3 years, video. We really believe ultimately this all goes to 3D real-time simulation. There's so many benefits, as we know, of feeling we're in the same space, our ability to eye track, our ability for things to sound real, that more and more we believe 3D simulation will just emerge as a natural superset of video and audio. So we are really focusing on a lot of platform level functionality that you can all add to your experience. Let's take a look on voice, for example. On voice, we right now have 12% of our 13 and up using voice. We've got about 2 million voice players worldwide. That's going up by 30%. We ultimately know everyone on Roblox will have the option of using text or voice as they see fit. So we showed you a little demo. I don't know if you remember this, where Karan and Mahesh came out last year, and we'd show you an example of a demo, but we want to show you the evolution of this demo. And we're really going to show you a platform that is going to show off a collection of API calls that will be open sourced for you to use as well. And we're going to make this platform open source. So I want to invite Garima Sinha on stage with me, and we're going to give you a little demo of something we call Roblox Connect.
Hi, everyone. Really excited to be here. I'm going to plug in my phone so we can get started. Dave, I'm about to give you a call on your Android phone, and it's actually going to work similarly on any platform like iOS or desktop. You can just call your friends.
So confirming, I just got an operating system level call, correct? iOS, Android, any
Right.
device. Awesome. Thank you. How are you? Woo! All right.
Good. How are you?
It's good to see you. Like, it's a real pleasure.
Good to see you. This is so exciting.
Okay, I'm going to drag around the new selfie view, which is awesome. Looks great. Hey, how is this?
Oops.
I might have hung up when you called me. Sorry
I'm
about
going to
that.
give you another call because
Call me. I
calls
think
do
when I dragged
disconnect.
selfie view, I hung up. So call me back. So I want to show, I'm going to set that. So operating system level access to phone call.
Yes.
Okay, high five. New selfie view.
And
Awesome.
now we drag it.
Draggable selfie view. Awesome. So how are we doing this stuff, Karima?
We have this amazing way we've integrated gyro mode, so you can really move your camera around and it still renders your surroundings the same way.
Okay, does everyone get access to the camera gyro? Okay, awesome. Cool.
Oh, and one other fun thing that I think a lot of people in audience care about is these mic and camera controls on top of your head.
Yep.
They're gonna go away and become a really amazing streamlined experience control menu that actually you all can try in studio beta today if you want to. So
Awesome.
that's really exciting.
Okay, yay.
And one more fun thing, I know, Dave, you talk a lot about how people have communicated for years and how where communication is heading. And we really believe the future is where people can feel like they're together, they can hang out with each other, they can do things with each other. And so on this,
Yeah.
there's actually 3 communication modes. There is picture-in-picture, which you see us using right now. There's free play, and there's cinematic.
Awesome.
And if I switch to cinematic,
Okay, I'm coming with you. Awesome.
you see that
Cool.
we feel we are together.
Okay, so what's really exciting about this is I feel I'm in the same space with you, and I can go back and forth from more of a traditional selfie view to being with you in this place together. Looks like you're roasting some marshmallows.
Okay, there's one other fun thing I wanted to share here, which is we have multiple locations. So people can actually choose to be in different spaces. We have a few here. I'm going to take us to a dock.
Awesome. I will follow you. I'll just say, okay, cool. Nice. Great to be here with you.
Ooh.
Can we go swimming? I guess I won't for the demo.
It really feels like vacation, doesn't it?
And you still got your marshmallow. That's cool.
The marshmallows goes where we go.
You must really like that marshmallow.
I do. I need to eat it. I'm hungry.
Okay, awesome. Okay, so highlighting open source, camera gyro exposed, calling on every device, PC, Mac as well?
Mac, iOS,
So
yeah, iOS,
abstracted
Android.
calling. Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm gonna try this one more time.
Okay, going back to selfie view maybe?
And one exciting thing is it works seamlessly between different modes. So like you can see, Dave is in cinematic mode. I am in picture-in-picture, but the camera moves such that I can still see his
Love
face.
it. Okay, awesome. And when
Awesome.
is this going to be available, Grima?
It's going to be out in a few months, hopefully November. It's going to be fully open sourced when we launch it, so you all can start integrating. You can integrate with your current experiences, or you can integrate into new communication forward experiences. It's really up to you how you want to use it.
Okay, super awesome.
Thank you.
So yeah, that's good.
Thank you. You're fun.
Thank you,
thought
Garima.
called people.
Okay, so you're getting a little look. So what we want to do is we want to support, of course, the traditional ROBLOX pattern, join your friend, but more and more support spontaneous joins as well. Little more spontaneous, get notified. If you've opted in, if your friends, real spontaneous, literally a ROBLOX call. And on any device, anywhere. So in addition to Connect, I want to
Ask
share you
go
one other
pause.
thing about our
They should do it where, like, if you wanna, like, get caught, if you're a YouTuber, like, you don't wanna get caught, you know what I mean? You don't wanna get caught, just, like, turn the setting off and you won't get caught. They should do that. Hopefully they do, because we don't know if they're gonna add that.
growth that many people don't realize on our platform, and that is 17 through 24. It's the fastest growing demographic on Roblox. Super fast, 36% year on year. And I want to show you one other slide, and that is the size of this market is starting to get considerable. There's 27 million people over 17 on Roblox. It's growing very rapidly. So it's powered by all of the experiences that you are creating. I want to do a little whirlwind tour of 5 different experiences that are finally showing off the. So first off, woo! Several years ago, we said we're doing 17 plus. We did it, and of course,
Guys, give it a minute. Guys, this is gonna be a long video, so just carry on
it's
watching.
on tap from Deep Holder Club. So, woo.
We'll make one what doesn't make noise.
Next up, we've talked a lot about improving the quality of our engine. Want to highlight something from Maximilian Studios as far as this super high quality, taking advantage of the latest rendering on Roblox. And this is a real testament to the vision of increasing the fidelity of our platform. I think there's an old quote somewhere. This is Roblox. Like, this is Roblox, and so really psyched about that.
They should, like,
so thank you, Maximilian
like,
Studios.
I where, you know, I can, like, code script for you.
Between fun and entertainment. And I want to highlight something from Goldilocks Maker High, which is combining learning chemistry with an escape room type concept, which really I think has a huge potential to merge consumer and education. Next off, I want to show something from Filament Games in partnership with the Museum of Science from Boston. We've all seen Mission to Mars. Literally millions of young people using Roblox to learn STEM. And also, of course,
Guys,
using
we're gonna
Roblox.
skip a little bit.
Roblox available on PlayStation side by side to connect and socialize and have fun. And then more and more, this vision of beauty, of fashion, of creation, starting to have a natural home on Roblox is really starting to come true with NARS Sweet Rush from Super Social. And we do ultimately believe there's a huge opportunity here, and that more and more clothing, fashion will first show up on Roblox, maybe even before it shows up in the physical world. So there's so much to do beyond play here as far as learning, as far as social. Now, next slide I want to talk about is platform expansion. And we have, for many of you that have heard us speak about this, we said, look, 3D immersive multiplayer in the cloud, physically simulated stuff should work everywhere. Should work on a phone, should work on a tablet, a PC, of course a console, and of course in VR, very, very immersive. So happy to share that, of course, we've announced MetaQuest. And just a quick update on that. In the first 5 days of MetaQuest, 1 million.
I don't know where it's coming from. It's coming from my phone.
So a couple highlights. Hard to find in beta, 1 million installs. And on a testament to the engineers and our platform view on this, there's over 50,000 experiences that are ready right now on MetaQuest. The work we've done on performance for MetaQuest, some of it's VR specific, but some of it touches the whole platform. Android is faster because of some of the work we did this. So MetaQuest production launching to everyone this month. which we're really psyched about.
Right?
And then finally on platform expansion, one other thing that we'd like to share with you that we've kind of been working on in the background. Roblox available on PlayStation next month.
Next move, guys. Get ready for that with DM. Next month on PlayStation, on Roblox.
Okay, so TC Kalawale, Tai Bui are both going to come out with me. We're going to show you a live three-way demo. I'm on phone. CT is going to be on PlayStation. Ty's going to be on VR. So come on out. Welcome. All right. Woo!
Guys, get excited for next
Thanks,
month.
Dave. And as Dave already mentioned, Roblox is finally on PlayStation.
Woo!
We're going to take you on a demo experience. Dave will be on his mobile device, Ty will be on his MetaQuest, and I will be on PlayStation. Take it away, Ty.
Guys, we're going to
Hey
check
everyone,
right now.
thank you, CT. Yes, I am on a Quest device, and we are in an experience called Twice Square.
Don't know if it's
built by the developer Carta for the incredibly popular. Oh, sorry. Okay.
Sorry, gives a minute, guys. But guess what? When does it come out? Guys, we'll go follow. This is Roblox on PlayStation. I can't believe it, guys. It says just. Yeah, it says just. No, that'd be sick if they had a fair. That'd be good. Imagine Roblox Studios on PlayStation now. That'd be sick. So it's next month, guys, it comes out. Next month. Can't believe it comes out next month. So get hyped for next month. We'll be keeping an eye out on this. Look in your PlayStation right now. You might see that. So let's go back to this other screen. So I can't believe it's out nearly. So get hyped for next month.
Incredibly popular K-pop band Twice. Yeah, it's super cool. So I think the best thing to do here is the roller coaster. So Dave, you want to come join me on the roller coaster?
Hey, I'm going to follow you, Ty. Where are we going? And how's the VR working over there?
Yeah, the VR is working great. As you mentioned, we've done a ton of work on performance. Hey, Cici, do you want to join us too, or?
You go on ahead. I'll explore the pier. I'll catch up later.
Okay.
Hey, Ty,
Where
are you
is this
sure
game,
you wanna
guys?
Ride a roller coaster on the main stage of RDC?
I do.
Okay, be careful.
Can someone
I'm
tell
gonna
me
wait for the
what
next
that game
coaster.
is? Because I
All
think
right,
it's
yeah,
out.
well, looks like we just missed the coaster. Oh, right here. Yeah, let's hop on board. I'm in. Oh, I was in.
Let's see if I can get in or not.
This is what we get with live demo. I'm in. Hey, let's switch over to my screen, and I'll show you guys riding a roller coaster in VR in first person.
Okay.
And I will try not to throw up on stage.
Oh my gosh, Ty, I'm looking at what you're experiencing. Like, hang on.
Oh, here we are.
Okay.
Oh my God, you guys have to try this in headset. It is so immersive, it's so trippy. And you can see the performance that we've done. We support application space warp, which doubles your frame rate without any work from the developer. Oh, we're cresting at the top. Oh my God, here we go.
Wee-haw!
Can't wait till it comes out, though, guys.
Like,
Roblox on PlayStation.
I'm good.
It's coming
I'm
out
good.
next month. Come on,
But
get hyped
I'm gonna keep on
right
riding.
now.
Let's see what CT's doing. CT, let's switch to CT.
Say something in chat right
Yeah,
now,
I'm
guys.
over here. So I've been exploring the pier,
I'm excited.
and I have
Damn.
to say, the performance on this device is
Because
absolutely amazing.
they will get more
As you can
players.
see, there's a lot of fidelity in the graphics. If you see the lighting and the
You make
environment,
a new
it's
account.
absolutely stunning. It really does bring your creations to life. What do you think, Dave?
I'm going to look up from my mobile screen at your place. Oh my gosh. So that it looks absolutely amazing. I'm going to hop out with Ty and we're going to come find you.
All right,
come
well,
follow me.
come and join me. I think one other thing that's super awesome on PlayStation is I have the ability to add my PlayStation friends as my Roblox friends. And so
Nice.
this really opens up the potential, right, for crossplay. Dave, you can join in on mobile. Hey, there you are. Hey,
Good
Ty.
to see you.
Come, let's go exploring the pier.
Okay.
So yeah, as we're doing this crossplay experience, you can join in on the mobile device, Ty can join in on his MetaQuest, and I can enjoy the experience in the comfort of my living room on the console. It truly is a next level experience.
Okay, awesome.
Yes, I did.
So,
Next
Ty,
month, yeah.
Tsitsi,
Will
wanna
be
thank you for all the
live
hard work because I know you've
streaming
been working
is
on this.
out
Thanks, Dave.
Thanks, Dave. Thanks,
And
Lucy.
thanks a lot. And I
on
want to highlight
PlayStation, obviously, guys.
so both MetaQuest and PlayStation, so many teams, it crosses the whole company.
Wouldn't have been
And
live in
this
ages,
is
really.
what had been one of the stickiest
The last live stream was
on-schedule
Blox Big.
projects we've ever done. It's been a glimmer in our eye for the last year. The whole company's got.
But then live streams got deleted.
And stay tuned because there are more platforms to come. So let's go through today just a highlight. Of course, desktop, of course, mobile, of course, tablet, console, VR. For those of you that want to grab me off stage, I can give you a little hints. There's obviously one or two other platforms, so stay tuned. Okay. Finally, on
Comment.
the ROBLOX virtual
What more
economy,
platforms is it?
I'm about to hand it over to Manuel. We know we're trying to build the largest virtual economy in the world to support you and
Maybe next
really
month?
distribute as much of the Robux coming into Roblox to all of you to power our creation. Want to highlight in the last 12 months ended June, over $680 million distributed to this community, and we want to make this number as big as we can. So thank you all. I'm going to be back in a little while, but next up is Manuel, and he's going to share more about the economy. So thank you.
And Philly's back.
Please welcome Roblox Chief Product Officer, Manuel Bronstein.
Woo!
All right. Good morning, RDC. It's so wonderful to be here. And if you pay close attention to this slide, you may find your avatar in there, but it's actually better to see you all in real life. So I'm super excited to be here, and I want to start by sharing a heartfelt thank you. You're all the reason we're here. You're the driving force that motivates all of the work that we're putting into this platform we call Roblox. And it's been a monumental 12 months with tremendous user growth, engagement, and monetization. And it has been driven by all the work that you have done, creating new experiences, updating your existing experiences, creating avatars and avatar items, and of course, the videos that actually promote all this content. And before I go into the numbers,
from the engine this year. In fact, so much so, sometimes to me, it just feels like we're flying.
Items last year. So many, like Ultimate Paintball, Work at a Pizza Place, Natural Disaster Survival, and so many more.
Sorry about that, guys. We have to go back. We met.
All right. Good morning, RDC. It's so wonderful to be here. And if you pay close attention to this slide, you may find your avatar in there, but it's actually the world together in fun competitions like RB battles. You're all the reason we're here. You're the driving force that motivates all of the work that we're putting into this platform we call Roblox. And it's been a monumental 12 months with tremendous user growth, engagement, and monetization. And it has been driven by all the work that you have done, creating new experiences, updating your existing experiences, creating avatars and avatar items, and of course, the videos that actually promote all this content. And before I go into the numbers, I want to illustrate the last 12 months of Roblox through the lens of your creations. We know you work incredibly hard to delight millions of users, and so you have. So,
Right, we're back.
you showed us what's possible on the platform through experiences like Frontlines. Blox Fruits became a massive global success, and especially in markets like Brazil and Vietnam, users couldn't get enough of it.
Wonder what, like, date?
Brought the world
What
together
month, though, next
in
month?
fun competitions like RB
No,
battles.
maybe not.
And you gave people
maybe
a
not
voice
first of
in experiences
next
like
month.
Mic Up.
Wait, what month is it?
Immersive
October,
avatar
isn't it?
shopping
Yeah,
became a thing,
October.
a really, really big thing in experiences like Catalog Avatar Creator. And you saw it, we expanded our audience and we opened up creation for 17 plus, and you gave us Drinks on Tap. And let's, of course, not forget about some of the classics. There are so many, like Ultimate Paintball, Work at a Pizza Place, Natural Disaster Survival, and so many more. Your passion and creativity never cease to amaze us, and I can't wait to see what you create in the next year. Thank you very much.
Stop playing it.
So now, let's go into the numbers. I want to highlight some of the meaningful milestones we all crossed together in the last year. In 2022, collectively, all of your experiences got 210 billion visits. That's a huge number. And more interestingly, it was growing 28% year over year. We also had users coming to your experiences and play and spend time with their friends for 54 billion hours. That's more than 2 billion days or 6 million years. Pretty impressive. So now I want to go and take a closer look at some of the new experiences and some of the work that are gaining momentum in this year. 955 experiences crossed more than 5 million visits, like Pet Trading Card and Zoo World Tycoon. We had also 542 experiences crossing more than 10 million visits, like Tower Merge Simulator and Resistance Tycoon. And 30 experiences crossed more than 100 million visits, like Kart Ride Around Nothing and Steep Steps. Yeah. It's hard to believe, and it's very impressive that these experiences were just created in the last 12 months. But of course, if we take a look back, if we look 3 years back in time, up till to the June of this year, we had more than 55 experiences crossing a billion visits on the platform. That deserves a round of applause.
Doxme's on there. No Bloxberg, Lifetopia.
And 5 of those experiences, as of June this year,
Brookhaven
had crossed
me.
more than 10 billion visits. Experiences like Brookhaven, Adopt Me, Tower of Hell, Blox Fruits, and Mid City. You're all showing amazing staying power.
I've never played Mipsy. I played it once, but I got bored of it. I went like...
So, we continue to invest in our discovery system in support of this growth. For example, we're now serving more than 11 billion experience impressions every day. And that's helping connect users with more than 7 million experiences. And these numbers keep growing quarter over quarter. And I want to show you an example of what we're calling discovery velocity. Take a look at this. Early in June, Rainbow Friends released an update called Chapter 2. A day later, the algorithm picked it up through Friends activity, and you can see in the graph that small first bump. That information fed into our systems, and more recommendations were gathered by Rainbow Friends. And you can see the second biggest bump in terms of impressions. We're working really hard to accelerate these systems so that when you create something new or when you update your experiences, it can get picked up and put in front of many users. But I know you'll have a lot of questions about search and discovery. We have had many listening sessions, and in those, we have heard what you're looking for in a discovery system. And what we're doing is we're formulating a set of principles that are going to guide our product roadmap. And I want to share those principles with you. The first one is predictability. We know it's important for you to not have any surprises. So we're overhauling the way in which we do experimentation so that we minimize the number of surprises as we learn and iterate. The second one is transparency. I know you want to better understand how these systems make decisions on what they recommend. And the third one is agency, to give you control or give you the ability to influence the outcomes. This is going to be a multi-year journey and effort for us, but we're committing to developing the system using these principles, and we will communicate often as we make this progress. On the transparency front, I just want to share with you how we think about the role of search and discovery. We want to match users with experiences they will love and experiences they will value. Experiences that will increase their happiness and satisfaction. If we do this, we all win together, because more users will want to come to the platform more often, invite their friends over, and spend more time in your experiences.
So yeah.
So how do we do that? Well, we use a large number of signals to actually infer whether users are going to be happy and engaged with the experiences that we present in front of them. We look at engagement, we look at retention, we look at social activity, we look at safety, freshness, demographic, monetization, and many more. And we keep looking for more and more signals that can actually make this recommendation system better. And the goal at the end of the day, as I mentioned, is to match users with experiences that we love. We've been iterating and we improve the models with state-of-the-art machine learning. And this is helping our system bring more diverse, fresh, and newer experiences in front of users. And you can see the result. New experiences are finding more success on the platform, with 34% of the top 1,000 engaging experiences having been created in 2022.
I know
We're also working on search
Roblox,
and improving search through international and semantic understanding.
Roblox,
and the idea here is that through different languages, we can actually make the results of search more precise. In this example, we're searching for cooking competitions in Japanese. And the results were really good. And what we saw in Japan when we did that is that we had a great improvement that led to more plays from search, 15% more. And we're taking those learnings and apply them globally so that we can have that same result in every language. Now, I know many of you love analytics. This is another place where we try to bring transparency to you. And we're making a lot of investments. Hopefully, you're already familiar with our engagement, monetization, and retention dashboards. And they help you actually understand how your experience is performing and how can you improve the work that you're doing. This year, we released the real-time stats and error reporting that helps you monitor the performance of your experience. You don't have to trust me when I say this is valuable. You can read what your colleagues are already writing about it. They're using it every day to monitor the performance of their experiences. We also released the audience breakdown dashboard. With this one, you can see users in your experience by age, gender, country, and language. And this actually helps you inform feature development, what content to bring, how to market this experience, and help you make better decisions. Well, I'm very excited, incredibly excited to see what you all keep creating, because I'm a community, and to support the growth of creators of all types. Whether you're an experienced creator, whether you're an avatar creator, or whether you're an asset creator. And our economy has kept evolving. Let's take a look over time. 2012, we introduced Game Passes. 2013, the Developer Exchange Program and paid access. 2014, we expanded our offering with developer products. 2019 was the year that we introduced the UGC program, and 2020 engagement-based payouts. These investments has resulted in great earnings for all of you in the community.
About 2022,
As Dave pointed out, we shared $680 million in the last 12 months. But if you look back, since 2018, all the way to June of this year, we have shared more than $2 billion back with the community. But we don't plan to stop there. We have a lot of interesting and exciting work going on in 2023 for the economy. And I'm sure you're going to make great use of it. So let me start by talking about the UGC program. In the last 12 months, 2 billion paid marketplace transactions. Congratulations to all, helping you support and manage your, congratulations to all of you. Now, we knew our user-generated content program wouldn't be complete without user-generated avatars that really, they feel connected. In 2023, they decided to bring immersive ads.
Exactly how you guys build your experiences. We build most
To release,
moving MetaQuest from beta to full production.
to release the program early next year. We're going to share more details as the day approaches. All right, so there you have it. We're really committed to listening and to creating a thriving ecosystem that supports creators of all types as you grow both your audience and your business on Roblox. I really can't wait to be here, standing next year, looking at everything you have created with these tools. We are going to be accomplishing a lot of things together. Have an amazing RDC. Thank you very much.
Please welcome Roblox Chief Technology Officer, Daniel Sturman.
So good to see all of you here. So what I have the distinct pleasure of taking you through now is a lot of the deep tech we've been building over the past year and some of the cool stuff we have queued up for the next year. I'm going to build on what Manuel and Dave took you through and show you some of the insights of how those key pieces work. But then there's a lot of really cool stuff in our engine and platform I'm going to tell you about as well. So with that, I want to start with one of the key announcements that we just made, talk to you a bit about that. And that is, of course, the fact that we're going to be launching on PlayStation next month.
Next month, yes.
And with that, of course, we're going to be moving MetaQuest from beta to full production later this month. So it's 2 new platforms.
2 new platforms.
Now, what's equally exciting from my point of view is how we did this. That we've rebuilt our technology to position us incredibly well to launch new platforms in the future. So it's not just about these 2, it's about all the things we can do going forward. I want to talk to you a little bit about how we did that. So it used to be, we'd have a code base for every platform. So we started on Windows, and then we had Mac with the OS X, and that was a different code base and changes. Went from there, of course, to iOS and to Android, each of these requiring a different code base.
And
then finally, Xbox. Yeah. And as we're going through this, and I think this effort started probably 5 years ago for us, we realized this wasn't going to scale. You can't keep building platforms and expecting to maintain them all and move all the new features each time you have them on each one, because we get to 20 platforms. Imagine the craziness there, right? So how do we approach this? We thought, where can we find a platform that allows us to build our code once and run it anywhere? We thought about it, oh yeah, we know one of those. It's Roblox, right? So we are now building what we call the universal app, exactly how you guys build your experiences. We build most of what we do in Luau, and we run it on our game engine. We have this idea of a C++ game engine that compiles in a pretty straightforward way onto any platform, but then we have these platform abstractions, and that's the key effort is for a new platform, but they're well-defined, and they're limited.
Once a day,
things like voice calling that we just enabled for Roblox Connect.
You land on the
but
wheel,
then
Roblox.
Everything else we do, think of the
you got the
editor,
Robux,
the marketplace, the homepage. That's all Luau code, so that can just directly follow as soon as we do deploy. It also has the other big advantage that these platform abstractions, in some cases, make a lot of sense for the whole community to use. So again, like voice calling. So when we build these out, we can just expose them to you to use through your experience code as well. It all works out really well. The result is that we end up with now 7 platforms and we keep growing. Now there's one catch in all of this. There's a little bit of a difference between a phone and a console. On a phone, we have a small screen. It's all touch, UX. And then if you think about something like Xbox, you have this big screen. It's away from the user using a gamepad. So we had to account for that. We can't have one user experience fits all. But we made this move where we said, we're not going to build this in our code like, well, if it's an iPhone, do this. If it's Xbox, do the other. But instead, we said, let's have these characteristics. We'll have the idea of a small screen, a big screen, a gamepad, a touch control. And that will allow us to mix and match, and also allows us to really position ourselves for the future. So this gets us to 7 different platforms today: Android and iOS, Mac OS, Windows OS, Xbox, MetaQuest, and of course, PlayStation. And by the way, as an aside here, it was a straightforward port for us to get earlier this year, this running on native Mac hardware as well. But then now we're looking at the future, and we're seeing a possible explosion in devices with VR and AR, and we feel very well prepared to take us wherever that journey goes. Next, I want to take you through some of the cool tech behind our avatars. You saw a lot from Dave and Manuel about avatars, and it's all about choice and flexibility. You can see here I have 4 avatars that I tend to use on the platform, and they're all somewhat different, depends on the mood I'm in. And that's the choice we want every user on the platform to have. But the question is, how do we get there? How do we enable all this tech to happen? And it starts with, how do we enable you as a creator community to bring all sorts of cool avatars to the platform for our users to use? So I'm going to walk you through kind of those steps and some of the innovations we've made here just in the past year, and some things that are coming as well. So you can be in Blender, you can build a body, right? And there's a step here I'm going to skip and come back to, but you can try it out with, say, some clothing, but now you want to bring it into Roblox. And in the past, when you did that, you didn't quite know how things were going to perform. So you can save this file, and you can import it. And by the way, now we support GLTF, yet another standard for us to be able to load things with. It uploads into Roblox, and now you can bring it directly into an avatar preview, right? And here you can try out facial expressions, you can try out layered clothing, you can try out accessories, all within this previewer, so you know this creation actually works. You can even try out emotes, as you can see here. Now, what was the step I skipped? Hidden in that very quick video was the fact that you have to worry about skinning, and you have to worry about caging, and you have to worry about segmentation, a bunch of other things that have nothing to do with the actual image you're creating or the avatar you're creating, but how they work on Roblox. And so I'm really excited to announce that over the course of the next year, we're going to be deploying ML tools that take care of all of that for you. You're not going to have to worry about how you make a whole face be rigged or how a body moves. That's all going to be done by the ML under the covers, making this process so much faster. I'd be remiss, though, if I forgot about accessories. Each different avatar looks slightly different. You want to get those accessories to look perfectly awesome with your avatar. So we're building an API. This API will allow you to move, scale, and rotate avatars or accessories on your avatar. Start with that so you can bring this directly in your experiences. And of course, we're going to eventually load this into Avatar Editor as well.
For example, thousands of adults will meet for the first time in Roblox dating experiences and subsequently form real-life relationships. That's right, Roblox is now officially a dating app.